Hiya guys. Today's video is going to be about a function that's available on your app, and is over here we call it the destination button. Some few other places I think they call it the home button. So whatever it is, you probably know what I'm talking about. And just a quick recap what the actual functionality of that button does. Basically, you finished your shift, you've done your, I don't know, 10 hours, whatever, and you're stuck 10 miles, 20 miles from your house, and the last thing you really want to do is, end up doing a job going another way from your house. So, and this function meant to somehow bring you closer to your house, and it does work. Not all the time, but it does work. But and I've been trying a strategy. Well, it's not a real strategy, but just messing around with it a bit more, and found out that I could actually increase my chance of coming back home just by doing a simple steps. And that's why I wanted to share you on this video. How you could actually increase the possibility of coming back home a lot more than what if you just did what they told you to do. So here it goes. Now, what I might do actually is let me just bring a piece of paper, and I'll show you how the actual thing works. Okay, can you all see that? Got an envelope. Let me just write on the envelope, I suppose. Right, so what I'll do, I'll plot 3 axes. Right, can you see the 3 axes? Right, top X is where you are, and right there. Middle is probably the city center, where most of your work will be from, and the bottom one here, which I'll probably put H, is your home, where you want to come down to. So current location at the top, city center in the middle, and your home right at the bottom. Right, once you've pressed and you've chosen your destination, which is your home obviously, what the actual computer does, or what the actual how it works at the background, what it basically does, if I'll show you. Right, can you see that? That's what it does basically. It forms like a Superman triangle shape going downwards here, and that will, behind the scene, that will be all colored red for you. So if you're there and you want to get to here, what you will do is give you jobs basically coming all this way. Now there's a bit more tactical way of how it actually works. So what the computer does, it divides all this into grids. So if I quickly do that, okay, so that's your grids, right? Okay, so what the computer will do, it will find you, and you'll obviously, once you've what they tell you to do is, once you've pressed the button and you want to work your way home, you have to keep driving towards home as well. So you probably will be working from there and you're coming down to your home there. Now obviously what it tries to do now, if there's a job here and you are the closest driver, and that job basically works anywhere in that criteria here, it will give it to you. So in some cases what you'll do, you might, it doesn't have to go into that grid there, you might even do a zigzag as well. Well, not zigzag, horizontal. So you might just end up doing, stranded on that grid itself. So that's the theory behind it, and there's no guarantee that one particular job will bring you all the way to your home. you know, there's no guarantee whatsoever, but what it does is it brings you closer to your home. Obviously, being the way, because I've highlighted the city center in the middle, because most of the job will always come back into the city, so the chances are some of these jobs here, you know, there's a good chance that you might get something coming to at least the city center, and then you'll try and work your way out of it. Okay, that's the gist behind it. Now, what I've done recently was and then this is what I wanted to share with you. I've made my home not my home anymore. So what I've done now, right, obviously it works on the same grid facility. Can you see that? Is it coming? Right, and even though that's my actual home there, what I've done is actually made my home 4 miles away from my home. So my new home, and I'm using a red thing as well, is my new home has moved from there to there. So what in turn is done as well is increased that boundary this way. Can you see that? All right. And just a few criterias where your new home should be. Your new home should be more or less 3 miles to 4 miles, or even 5 miles, depending, you know, where the nearest point of interest is. The reason I'm saying that is, for instance, I mean, if you work in Birmingham, obviously you understand this a bit more. If this was, say, Wolverhampton, this was Birmingham city centre in the middle, you lived in Yardley, your point of interest should be Birmingham Airport. So what happens now, right, say you had a job from Wolverhampton into the Birmingham city centre, you know, the chances are for you to get a job to Yardley, you know, there's not that much you know, hope really. But you know, if you press you want to go to the airport, between the airport and your home, you know, and for those who are more familiar with Birmingham, you know, you got the likes of Sheldon, there's restaurants there, and also people going to the airport as well from city centre. So you'll get all them jobs, and at least what you're basically doing is working your way home. You might go 2-3 miles past your house, but at least you are this side of your home rather than going the other way. So basically what I'm trying to say is, choose your new home 3-4 miles past your own original home, you know, and you know I mean, that does increase of you having a job that works to your way home, and it rapidly increases that. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you'll enjoy it, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye now.